I said, bitch, like I'm supposed to.
Just let me know.
Oh, wow. Okay. No cussing here.
Now?
Got movies or they in their spot. So, y'all gotta lean forward or it's picking up.
Oh, is this like a PSA right now? Today's show is brought to you by BOK.
This is Power 4.4 Radio.
Oh, yeah.
I got y'all. Y'all sound good.
Is
I like that. That sounds good.
Yo, it's your boy Richard Major, and you rockin' with Power 4.4 Radio. You heard it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, it's your boy Uncle Ben. Make sure y'all tune in to Power 4.4 every Saturday, 7 through 9. In the spotlight with the Baltimore Paparazzi. You dig?
And welcome to In the Spotlight with your girl Lisa, the Baltimore Paparazzi, Power 4.4. And we got a special time. You know, I gotta look out for my man here because we gonna be back. And we were supposed to do a interview months ago, but things happen, you know. So
Good things.
yes, fantastic things. So I got my man DirtRoad.
What's up? What's happening, Lisa?
Oh, and that voice over there, that's my man DJ Illa.
No, his name is Cameron.
That's still my DJ Illa. I don't care.
Yeah, I brought a special guest tonight.
I was wondering if you was gonna bring somebody with you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you only roll with a few, so.
Since this was a throwback kind of show tonight,
Oh, wowzers.
I think Ella DJ'd a lot of those events from
Yes.
back in the
Did
day.
you hear the V? Everything. I did that.
It was probably only 2 or 3 DJs.
Back then, yeah. And we're talking about back in 2008 when I first started going to shows, and it was the Black Hole Club,
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
you know. So that
You were 08?
yeah.
Yeah.
I came in
But
into
you were earlier than that.
I came in 06 with
Exactly.
the bomb.
Yes.
And then I was on the players the Shaka Pitch show
Yeah. That.
on
Yeah.
you know talking and everything, and then I didn't go to my first show till January of 08, and that was at the Turntable Club.
So I used to see. Oh,
Wow, the Turntable Club. We forgot all about the Turntable Club.
Where was that joint?
You ain't go.
Jefferson.
It was in
I know
somebody's
it's that
house.
one.
It was upstairs in a bar
Nah, that's a
where only one person at a time could go up the steps and come down the steps.
Who did I go to the Turntable Club with? Not you. Just me on a drunken night in Fells Point. And they're like, hey, you rap, don't you? Kinda. Come to the Turntable Club.
I think one of the last times I was at a show that Ella DJ was at Dudley's.
That was the thing. What is that? I don't remember that.
Out on Route 40. It's called Sizzle now.
Yeah.
I drink a lot.
And no, because it was supposed to be outside and inside. There was hardly anybody in there.
Word, I got you on the beach.
And I got you. I recorded you up there dancing along with Ross Staten and Flint from Cremate. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, was that not the greatest night of
Yes.
all time, yo? We danced in
Was
the
that a Ride show or a Celsius
Nah.
show? Celsius show.
It was a
Celsius
Celsius show.
show.
I ain't getting paid for that yet.
Shout out to Celsius.
Nah, cash at me, bro. You owe me money. So, yo, come on, yo.
That was like the best night. It was
ever, bro.
like we was outside, like basically by ourselves, and Ella was just out there jamming, and we was out there just geeking.
No, yo. When Ross Staten came in. Oh, no. Not even Ross Staten. Who was Flint?
Flint.
Larry Flint came in. Then I played every little step I take.
Yup.
And then we did the fuck.
Y'all did.
Effing. Roger Rabbit. I'm trying.
Y'all
It's hard.
did. Y'all did.
Yeah. And then it was
I
like
was there.
Yo.
Right.
Even TT the artist was there. Yo. TT the artist, if you're listening.
Like
Who was your
TT working
homeboy?
there or something?
Because like her homeboy, we had a bromance. It was like, yo, I like this guy. I'm like, I like this guy. Sounds super sketchy, but
Right.
yeah. I'm trying to just.
But like you know,
it was a great night.
I love the fact that like I love bringing artists on, and I just people in general that I have a past with, I guess.
Yeah.
That you know we can like go down memory lane and you know and everything. Like I was just sitting there. I was like, I don't know like how we met. It's just like you've always been there.
Always, yo.
You know what I mean? Like
and your
just
pictures is always there because Yo, you captured the whole history of Baltimore hip hop from '08 to now, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I always, you know me, I always say the show ain't official unless
Oh,
you
my
get
God.
at least a Stant picture.
All the time.
If
So-
Lisa Stant ain't there, it's not a real show.
So
Exactly.
this
Don't
man,
book me.
this man and Comp get on the microphone at soundstage. Like Comp, every time Comp gets on the mic and like he'll see me be like, "Yo, Lisa Stan." I'm like, "Why you always call me by my government? Nobody else calls me by my government."
Excuse me, yes we do, because that's how you stamp our pictures.
So
Yeah.
this man,
government on?
Yes, yo. When
Nah,
she
she
tags-
don't Baltimore paparazzi.
No,
You talking about-
now she does.
before it was Lisa 127,
Yeah.
which was my name. That was MySpace name.
Oh, I'm living life off of MySpace. MySpace was great.
Old artists always think they could have made it if MySpace was still around.
Nah.
That's
Well,
how you know
MySpace
artists
is
do.
now geared more towards music now, so
You still log on?
I still have 2 of my 3 accounts.
You can actually log. I don't even know.
I got
my.
I got a lot of my pictures back from on there.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I need to learn
I
it.
got a gang of pictures in my photo bucket that
I
I can't
don't-
find.
Oh yeah, I got Photo Bucket too and Flickr, I think. But
Come
yeah,
on, yo, y'all date me right now. I'm trying to be a
Oh,
new
be young. I'm old. I'm 75 years old. I look like I'm 27. Just for me.
really.
So, ladies,
My bad. What you want?
No, I'm just listening to Illa. That's all. I'm just listening to Illa. You know, Illa.
I'm finna go outside and smoke.
Illa always got he's
Crazy.
got everything.
Oh,
But,
but cool, man.
But no, like the soundstage show. I don't think Comp see me until you see me, and you want to say, "Oh, there's this stand right." I was like, "Oh my god."
Yo, have I done that before? Because
I
I feel
think-
like I've done that before.
Probably so.
At yeah, it's not stage. When I'm working with Cannons, I did that before.
Mm-hmm.
Were you there the night that I was trying to divide the whole crowd?
You know how many shows I've been to?
Yes. Who was opening? No, Dro Hill was down somewhere. I'm pointing, y'all can't
so-
see me. And then I was.
Yes, they
at
can.
the
Is
same-
that the Method
Okay,
Man
word.
joint or something?
I think that was Frozen Harbor.
Frozen
Yeah, it was
Harbor,
Method
yeah.
Man.
And Drew Hill was
Or
like
at the other venue.
at the old Sonar, and we were at Ramshead. So who was the opener? It doesn't matter.
I don't remember.
But like,
Might have been. No, I might
I
have
think,
been.
yo, I really got,
I don't know.
I really think that's when Rod said, "Nah, I'm touching my turntables ever again." I'm not showing shade, yo. Shout out to Rod Man Flavor, he's a monster. I'm not throwing no shade tonight.
I see.
Crazy.
Go ahead, yo.
Yeah,
Next.
Yeah,
Next.
relax. I'm supposed to be nice. I'm going outside to smoke.
So he's a mess. I swear. Love you, Ella.
We'll
Now,
talk about that later.
besides, oh Lord, here we go.
Oh my.
I'm
So
playing
besides being an artist, because I mean you're not a rapper to me. You're an artist. Because there's two different distinctions for me.
Sure.
But you also do visuals. You do videos.
Yeah.
And what else is it? What else is there? Anything else? That's,
Videos.
your hats that you wear.
Videos, photos, dad, all that crazy stuff. You know what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
I
That's the best part.
I love seeing people like be people. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, these artists were just artists. You didn't know nothing about their
Right.
personal life or anything.
That's a
But
positive side of social media.
Right.
But I always say that thing about that is, I don't think there'll ever be any more gods anymore. Like, you know how people worship Tupac, Biggie, the Jay-Z's, because you couldn't get in depth with them.
right,
You
you
couldn't
just
touch
seen
them.
that.
Like a lot of the stuff that Pac
Yeah.
was doing, if social media was alive and somebody had a camera and pulled it out and whatever, he wouldn't be untouchable. So the negative side, or it could be a good side of social media, is it won't create any more gods.
Right.
It'll create popular people, but it won't create any more
There's no
gods
more-
because you can touch these people.
There's no mystery.
Yeah, it's like everything open, so you could criticize them. Back in the day, you couldn't criticize your stars because you only saw what they let you
Right.
see. Now you can see everything.
Right.
But the cool side of it is, like you said, especially from a local standpoint, and that brotherhood that all of us have, is that we kind of know each other. We know what our kids look like. We know when your situation, when your kids have kids,
right?
You know what your grandbaby look like, things
Right.
like that. So we get to know each other. So that's a beautiful thing.
And then because my kids have grown up in this hip hop scene,
Yeah.
and my kids, I would play music for my kids and get their opinions because I didn't want to be considered because I'm far from being biased. I mean, I have my favorite artists,
Of course.
and I have people that Bomb will always be. He's the reason why I'm in this scene.
Yeah.
To begin
Shout out
with.
to Bomb.
You answered so many questions right there, right now. We're not going to talk about it.
But
I will. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
He's the reason why. But I will always be forever his fan, and he's family. His daughter and my daughter are cousins. Like they went to high school together. Their sons are their son. My grandson and my nephew, because he's my nephew. They grew up together. So they're we're a family, and then. Like I said, I used to bounce music off of them. So they became fans of artists in this scene.
Ella always used to say you get the realest opinion from kids.
Because they, especially
as far as music,
definitely.
Ella always be like, because I'd be like, my son liked that song, or my son didn't like that song. That's not the song, or that's the one if your son likes it. Ella would always say that. And on that Bomb, Bomb. Something lately, or the last 2.5 to 3 years, it's been like a fire lit under him. Like a fire lit under him as far as music goes.
Yes.
All right, works.
He's back. He's doing things. He's actually getting ready to start East Coast tour.
Oh, really?
With the help of Billy Live and Wisdom Court.
Oh, shout out to
shout out to Wisdom Court, Billy Live.
So I'm excited. I'm excited because
Bomb's always been good though.
Yeah.
Always been good. I never had nothing wrong to say about Bomb. I love Bomb. Bomb is my guy.
I mean, like I said, all the way back in
pause that, but I should pause it. I don't know.
All the way back in the Black Hole days, and I feel for people that didn't get to experience the Black Hole days, the 5-season days, Sonar.
That's the one we missed, bro.
Which one?
5 seasons. That's what we missed.
Yeah, I ain't never really have a good. I enjoyed 5 seasons, but I never really had a good show at 5 seasons. That's called breaking.
It
was always it was already broke before we got to 5 seasons, but it was always an issue trying to get in there or something. It's always something. But I understand.
Oh, you talking about trying to get in the door because of Larry?
Door with security or something.
You know how many times I cussed Larry out when I had my show? My birthday party, I cussed him out.
Did you?
Because she was like,
did I come to your birthday party?
I don't think so. I had a couple birthday parties there.
I think I came to your birthday.
I'm going to have a 50th birthday party next year.
Are you really?
First of all, you're not 50.
I will be. I'm going to be 49 in December.
I thought it was just me though trying to get in that 5 seasons.
No.
You could drink a whole 5th on the way up, and yo will sober you up at the door.
Exactly.
You could be high as all outdoors.
Let me get your jacket, bro.
Oh yeah, $2.
Oh my God, I forgot you could see. That's why I couldn't perform, because the whole outfit was the jacket.
Oh my God.
Exactly, bro.
So, Bridget had a Thanksgiving show. It was to benefit. It was to benefit. It was like taking donations or whatever. Mm-hmm. And Comp and Kojo were performing.
This is the night. Yeah.
Kojo's jacket was part of his outfit.
Right.
And we had to argue with Larry about this jacket.
He was not trying to hear it.
I know you're trying to get your little $2.
Yo.
You just search them. What difference does it make?
Yeah.
So yeah, we.
Oh my God! Yeah, I was out of town that day. I remember Kojo talking to me about that. Yo.
All right, so what's the situation where I can make people tune in right now?
Well, you can watch on Power 4.4 Facebook. the live. That's what the iPad
That's
is
what
up
you
there.
do it for your
And this
show?
is the Baltimore Paparazzi YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So we can share this afterwards,
Okay.
and people
Let's
that
do
didn't
it
get to
now,
tune in
because,
now,
like,
See you later.
we need people to tune in right now.
we
'Cause this
do.
is epic right now.
Oh, people
See
just
you
don't know.
later.
No,
They
this
have
is
no
epic
idea.
right now. I
I
stretch.
forgot
But
about
if they
that.
want to listen, they can download Live
Yep.
365 app and search.
Can you talk to your mic so we can hear?
Oh yeah.
Like, yo, let's promote right now.
Or secondary.
Oh, look at the bird. What?
Yes, that's me.
You got
If they want to listen through their phones, they can download the Live 365 app and search for Power 4.4.
Oh, you had his radio voice on.
Yeah, he did. He won.
Yo, I had his
Yo,
radio voice
the whole
on.
thing is in my face, and I'm gonna do all of this right now.
Yo, I had his
Relax,
radio
yo.
voice on.
Yes. Yes.
Whole time is I'm like looking at packages.
Lisa, you never threw a show on the Eastern Shore, did you?
No, I went to a couple shows in Centerville that Billy, he met somebody in Centerville, and
You personally did.
no, cause it was just kind of hard, like, cause I don't know nobody, cause most of the shows that I ever heard about were down in Cambridge.
True.
You know, there was no place like really, cause like,
What is it? You want to
Heard
say?
they was robbing people coming in.
Yeah.
Yes.
so I know.
They shot up like a Jim Jones show or something.
I actually, the first Saturday in November, I have We Up Next Entertainment from over in, I think, Cape County, Maryland.
Okay.
They're coming over.
She didn't say
That scene's
anything.
blowing up over there. Like they've been doing a lot of shows and stuff. On the
Across the
Kick
bridge
It
is
Out.
about to pop, man.
See, and that's what I'm trying. I would love to be able to do that because I would love to be able to take artists from here over there, and I want to
Nice
get
work,
artists.
work,
Yeah,
though. It's
because
not-
you know that's home for
I
me.
would love that to work, but two, it's a culture shock.
So
All right, so we bring Baltimore rappers down the road. It's a culture shock.
That's across the bridge, not official down road.
Cross the bridge. We bring Baltimore rappers cross the bridge.
Well, you know what?
It's a
I'm
culture shock.
gonna give you something else. Not even a culture shock. We got artists here that don't even travel down to DC to go do a show.
Well,
So
that's
you gonna
fine.
get them to come go across the
No.
bridge an hour
No.
away?
I don't know what it is about rappers. I'm gonna say rappers, but like once there's a bridge involved, it's different.
it ain't rappers, it's people.
Exactly.
Certain people not like to
Yeah.
cross the bridge. It ain't
Once you
that.
touch a bridge,
I used to
it's
cross
different.
that thing every day. I used to work at the Kmart on Ken Island. It's when I,
They ready
when I
to
first
close.
moved
Going
over
out of
here.
business.
Yeah, when I first moved over here, I was working at Kmart
Mhm.
because I lived in Pawn Town, which is not even a real town. It's not even a town.
Yeah, I'm here. Pawn Town Day. They
Nah,
love
nah.
Pawn Town Day over there.
It was a whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's that?
that's up between you don't know.
I did not know.
It's
I
up
did
by
not know.
it's like near Chestertown.
I don't know all about that.
But
Yeah,
yeah, because that's where my children's father's from,
Oh gosh. No.
and that's where all my family. That's,
I never
that's my
been, but
family.
I heard like, yo, Pawn Town Day, you gotta come out. It's that. I shot a video for V-Dot. You know V-Dot
I
Vaughn
remember
Coles.
that.
V-Dot and so a singer over there named Wante.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that too.
I'm sure my children's
They
father
were,
probably
they
knows.
were
it.
telling me about coming out to Pawn Town Day and how big it is over there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
oh.
shout out to you for saying my father's, my
yeah.
kid's father.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to that.
Uh-oh, is that a deeper topic you wanna?
No, we're not doing that tonight because I'm not allowed to cuss today.
But
Like
yeah,
I'm being honest.
Father's Day is a big day up there, Pawn Town Day. They go up to Picnic Park and everybody is there. You got the Thunder Guards up there. You got the Homeboy Social Club up there. You know, just
Thunder Guards.
Social
everybody.
club.
Thunder God's been rocking for a long time.
Yeah, my one of my brothers is part of the Thunder Guards.
Oh,
my
yeah.
other brother,
They deep.
he had just gotten his colors when he was
Just
killed.
trying to see what you want. Gonna smoke and go.
Watch party.
He's the best.
Excuse me, sir. You interrupted.
I apologize.
Thank you. Yeah, that guy, he's Ella, yo. He's consistent.
Yes.
Consistently off, but he's consistent.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I said, like going over there. Like I said, I'm from there. I grew up in Sellersville, and like I said, my children's father, he's from hometown.
Right.
So, you know, like when I moved to Baltimore, I didn't know anything about any local. I don't know where I figured like artists came from. I knew nothing about the underground scene here until MySpace.
Were you a hip hop fan?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, now. Okay.
But I never knew anything. Like I was
I
just.
guess I didn't. Yeah, I
You know
guess
what I
I
mean?
didn't. I guess I didn't.
I just knew like people, you know, people just like rapped or whatever, you know.
Just
that was
appear
like-
out of nowhere.
And like I don't know where I thought that these artists came from as far as, you know.
That's true.
So that was quick.
You know, I can't believe that you were the Black Hole era. So you weren't in the Penguins era.
I was at Penguins.
Okay,
I was in
what
the
I gonna
igloo.
say.
That was in 2008 too.
Okay.
It was cold as I don't know what down there.
Okay, because that's where I started at. Shout out to Tay Tay, man.
Yeah.
Tay Tay gave me my first shot,
Undo.
and
That was great.
yeah, Tay Tay was that.
Yeah,
for me.
she
Tay Tay was the one that booked me in a lot. Tay Tay gave me a lot of my first venues,
right.
from 5 Seasons to Penguins to we was talking earlier, the Vault, which is a big show at the time. King Los hosted that.
Oh goodness gracious, that was great.
410 Reality or something, whatever that.
Club Reality.
Club Reality on, yeah. Club
That's
Reality.
where
The group was called 410 Reality. Club
Yeah.
Reality was the name of it.
Turntable Club closed down and they moved down to Washington Boulevard and opened up Club Reality.
That's what you talking about.
That's the one I was
You,
trying to tell you
um,
about.
Yeah. Or the corner. That's the corner.
Remember? Do you remember Bedrock? Which
Yes, yo.
Oh, I got stories about that.
That's the one I was trying to tell you about. Bedrock. I like
across
that
from the
venue.
Hippodrome.
Yo, we can.
Yeah, what happened to that venue?
Jeez,
That
bro. Me.
they ended up
me,
closing down
Me. I happened
because I think whoever was running, I don't know if it was Bourbon Street. I think that was the same people.
An extension of it? Okay.
I think that was, and it was something to do with money wise or whatever.
I'm gonna
But
go
I
with
loved that spot. I really, it was big, open. It was the stage, everything. I loved everything about it.
Loved it. You
Yo,
could feel the
Bedrock
ground
was
shaking when he was on the
crazy.
stage.
Yeah, Bedrock was crazy.
Then they had a little downstairs.
I shut Bedrock down. I'm sorry. I did. We're not gonna talk about it, but I did that.
You keep trying to talk about
I
it.
don't want to.
But
But
why you keep talking about
I missed
I forget.
the night Prophet was performing, and I was outside. And I think maybe this is the reason why I don't move from the stage anymore, because I missed him jumping off of where the bathrooms
it?
are
Oh,
and jump on the stage. I missed that
Y'all was
because I was outside.
Private was always gonna climb on or jump.
You gonna do something. Prophet is the brand new Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide. That's
Prophet. Prophet was
Right.
No, Prophet been doing Prophet been around for a long.
Yeah, because I used to say, because when I used to go to shows, I'd be like, "Who is this crazy little white boy?"
Yeah, Prophet ain't
Oh,
new.
remember the show me what you got at Sonar when Prophet won? Yeah, you gotta make you
Bomb
pay.
won one of those, right?
Nah, negatory.
Bomb did want to show me what
No,
you
we did
got.
not, sir.
Do you remember the "Show Me What You Got"?
Remember the show me what you got? when you
That
got robbed?
Maniac Dre got mad. His people got mad, started throwing bottles. Yeah, I wasn't there. I was glad I wasn't there that night.
Yeah.
Shout out to Maniac Dre and all these people.
Maniac Dre. Oh my goodness, what is he doing right now?
Oh, he's being a family man. I've talked to him. I talked to him a few weeks back.
That's what's
Yo,
up.
Maniac Dre.
He's still rapping and all. He really is,
Good,
but
good.
he's since his last. I don't know if his last hospital stint or his last.
Whoa, there was a hospital situation?
Yeah, I think he got shot
Take
a
a
few
shot.
times.
Not
He been-
of course, but shout out to you. I'm glad you made it back. Maniac Dre.
Yeah.
We
His
had
model, his model is crazy.
Prophet gave Kojo a spot on a show. Yeah, he gave Kojo a spot on a Styles P show. And that was the time when Dre had Scooter was going through whatever. And Dre performed that at that show. Oh my God.
Oh my God,
That crowd was so live for that. Let me tell you. That first of all, that whole show was whatever. Because me and Kojo killed it. Then Billy Live killed it. Then Maniac Dre killed it. And it was just like everybody was. And I think everybody had that competitive. You know, like when you kind of like looking at it, you know what I mean?
Oh, you want
Yeah,
to do this?
you know, we ready to
wanna
do this tonight. And there was just one
I'm
of them.
finna do. Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Prophet for doing that Styles P show
Mausers.
out in the
Yo, where
Dunga
was
area
that
that night.
What was that, yo? What was
Yeah,
that?
you wasn't with us that night, bro.
Of course not.
That was just me and Cole that night, but it was
Well, I
fine.
We were at we was at Vanity Room one night, and the DJ started playing
that too.
Little Scooter.
Oh, they shut the club down, didn't they?
Berkeley.
They shut the
Yeah,
club.
and he got booed
They shut that
because
Dre
Dre and his people were there. He got booed, and they made him turn that off.
So this is what I'm gonna say.
Then
real
Dre had
quick.
to dance and everything.
Yeah.
So let me say this real quick.
Oh, that shit was fire.
That's horrible. Because as Baltimore artists, you should celebrate someone that's winning.
I don't know what the situation was.
I
Well,
think I don't
The
care.
situation was deeper than
yeah,
that. so I
it
don't
was.
know.
It
But
was
at the end of the
personal.
day,
It was personal.
All right, cool. If it's personal, that's fine.
I don't like the song. I never have. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I love
god!
this
When I
song.
play this, when I
I
DJ,
love this
it
song.
goes off.
Love this song.
Mm.
So like, this is my thing. My thing is like this: applaud your hometown. I don't care if you don't like this kid, because you're gonna see him because he lives next door to you anyway. Let him work.
I mean, that's anywhere though.
Exactly,
Yes.
yo, exactly. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Let him work
Right.
and applaud him. Like, yeah, I understand what you did. You did some great things. However, the streets are different. I'll fight you. That's it. Like, but like whole time, applaud. Like, yo, applaud it. That's what I'm saying. Applaud
I
it.
don't think it ever was that though. I think it was like she said, it was more personal.
It was all
Yeah.
personal because if you listen,
I don't
if you,
care though. That's
if you
my
listen,
thing.
if you listen to what Dre says in his song, it's all just like personal shots.
I love it.
It's almost like a battle. You know what I mean? And that's basically what it is.
Fun.
And you know, and I think for the most part, I commend like Dre for keeping it on the wax, basically,
Exactly.
instead of
Exactly.
taking the other route, which he probably would have in another case.
No, outside
But,
we can do what we want to do outside.
But when somebody tells you that something that it only happens in Baltimore, considering that like you don't live in Baltimore, but like something in the hip hop scene and people, because I hear it all the time, people like, well, that's just in Baltimore, and and you see the same things that happening with the artists here happening with artists in Annapolis or whatever.
Anyway.
Because I've been out of state. I was in New Orleans, and I was at we were just talking about Peaches Records, and they had somebody down there doing a podcast, and they was talking to artists from down there, and one of the artists, I was listening because I wanted to hear what they had to say, and everything that they were saying as far as the support, there's no support, is the same thing that I'm hearing in Baltimore, and that's why I tell people all the time. It's not just here in Baltimore. It's crabs in the barrel.
everywhere.
It's like it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
So I think a lot of it, some of it has to do with, like you said, competition. Because one thing that always stuck with me when we would go to shows, Bomb would be like, "I'm here to steal other people's fans."
Oh, sure.
That's it. That's the goal.
You know what I mean?
That is the goal.
So that kind of stuck with me, and I was like, man, that's kind of messed up. But
That's not. That's not.
coming into the scene from my standpoint, because I was just an innocent bystander at the time. I'm no longer innocent or a bystander.
No, you here now. So let me tell you what he was saying. What he was saying is, okay, word. You gotta pay for tickets. Whoever else is fucking effing rocking, you gotta pay for tickets. So you pay for tickets. I got to throw a show to steal your fans, because your tickets are your tickets. They're all your friends. They're all your folks. However, if I'm good,
Right.
you just move off like, yeah, he's really good.
Right.
And then it's like, yo, it doesn't take from you. It's just like saying this, like, okay, you got it. You're good. But however, he's performing tonight, and he was good.
It's
Right.
also
I
your
want to see him
opportunity.
again.
It's your opportunity.
That was it.
Because
That
it's
was
your, you may not see those 4 to 15
Exactly.
people again, so it's your opportunity.
Right.
Still, you know what I'm saying?
And it's and like for
Like I
me,
stole
for me personally coming into the scene, and I was a fan of Bomb. Like, I remember the first time that Comp responded to me on MySpace. I was so excited because it was Comp. Oh my God, it was Comp. First time Mully Man was like, Lisa, I know who you are.
Wow.
You know, I was like, oh my God, these are people.
Power 4.4.
Scar Akbar, seeing Scar Akbar at
No,
Black Hole.
Scar is crazy. Scar is crazy.
I love having conversations with Scar because Scar makes me think.
I think that's the cool thing about Comp, because Comp is the one who's gonna speak to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Social media and like
yes.
Comp, and the more you know Comp, the better his rap sound, because you realize that that's really yo.
Right.
Like the crazy stuff he's gonna
Can I
say
get 1
is
second?
really that, yo.
No, when you're done, can I get 1 second? For Comp, though. For
Excuse
Comp.
me.
Yes.
Have you ever done an interview before?
No.
Take turns. Someone be quiet and you slide in. You don't have to raise your hand.
Yo, I don't know, bro. I do a lot of things that I should not do.
You're not the only one. You think you are, but you're not.
I'm Eddie Kane.
We all drink.
I got vocals, B. I can sing.
But me coming in the scene, and I was a fan of Bomb. And then, you know, I became a fan of a lot of different other people. But as time went on, I became a fan of the scene as a whole, and I think that's what makes me totally different than because for one, I stand at the front of the stage and I take pictures of the first artist to the last artist. And they could be whack as I don't know what, but I'm still standing right there. I have that look on my face where I'm not impressed, but I'm right there because I'm a fan of the scene as a whole. And I think I think more people need to be a fan of of the scene as a whole instead of just okay, somebody just being just your fan and that's it. They're not even giving anybody else like. And I try to like give an analogy as far as like. With industry artists, okay, so you're a fan of Jay-Z and you like Nas and you like whoever else, but when it comes to the local scene, you can only be this person's fan and that's it.
And you know what? I will fix that for you real quick. No, like I'm like seriously, we're talking.
Right.
So this is what happened. New York.
Right.
But no, New York has boroughs.
Right.
So what happened was, that's yo from 3 blocks up. That's yo from 4 blocks up. That's yo from 10 blocks up. We get it. But however, we still know you.
Right.
Now when it comes to here in Baltimore, we don't like Baltimore because we're pirates. No, this is like I'm about to get he looked off. No, I'm gonna tell you. No, nobody likes Baltimore because we're pirates, and I'm not allowed to cuss, so we're just gonna keep it cool. So this is what happens. As Baltimore natives, we're pirates. So the tag you have on your car. Okay. You need to fix that.
Right.
You're not a Baltimore. Where you from?
I'm from down road. I'm not from Baltimore.
I know.
He's not from down the road.
Are you from here? All right, so he's from here.
Where you from?
Here. So let me tell you. No, negatory.
And there you go. Change the subject.
I got my. Let's change the subject. No. Let me talk. Can I talk, please?
No, fam. No, because that's your opinion. Because that's how I know, yo.
I don't care. I can fight. So listen. This is the situation. No, I'm not gonna make you feel bad.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying real life situations. Alright, so I'm doing real life situations. Mm-hmm. So this is the situation. Everything that you do, amazing. Good on you. Miss Lisa Stanton. That's a clap. But however,
Sir Robert Burnett, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Go smoke, yo. Man, at least talking.
Nah, I already smoked. Come on. So like, yo, everything that you say is Gucci from where you live at. However, you're Baltimore. You're so close to New York. But however, down the road is crazy. We have so many people to do so many things. However, no one cares about us. But now the thing is this, you do a good job at what you do. Now, it's like, yo, can we really come in here and play all the music that we play? Like, yo, listen, I will say yo, you be like, I get it. If I say young, you be like, I'm older than you. Correct? Correct.
You saying she don't know the slang?
No, she don't know the slang. Nobody knows slang. So like if I say yo, 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 but if I say young, listen, let's do this young. We can make this happen young. And you'll be like, I'm older than him. Why is he
No, actually I
saying
wouldn't
young?
because I've heard that before.
Oh, right. But like that's
I understand what you're saying as far
but
as
that's
like,
not my point though.
okay,
It's
I'm
like,
gonna give you since you want to talk
Please
about
do,
slang.
please
I'm gonna
do.
talk about slang, okay.
yeah, well let's do it.
The reason why I didn't like Kevin Gates at first was because I couldn't understand what he was talking about. Because I didn't
Exactly.
understand what he was actually saying.
Yeah.
But my kids forced him upon me, and now I went all the way to Michigan to go watch this man when he got out of prison.
Oh God.
Yes,
Big Gates slang.
Ooh,
I'm a
Gates is
big
crazy.
you know.
Gates is crazy.
So you
Yes,
know,
it's
I
right.
understand the whole slang thing because
Mhm.
I love music. I love all kinds of music. My XM radio, the XM1 is hip hop. XM2 is rock and roll.
Okay.
If they had go-go, I'd have go-go on there as well because my husband was from DC, so even before him, I used to listen to go-go music. People are like, oh, he says they pots and pants. I don't give a care because guess what? I like music. Mistress Beats. We were talking about we got this thing about cowbells. You ever see the SNL
Yeah, we need more cowbells.
bells? Yes.
We need more cowbells.
More
I got it.
cowbells.
I'm here.
So that has become a little joke with us.
Yeah.
I was listening to it was some 70s song, and I just heard the cowbell was in the song, and I had told her I was like I think the cowbell was a very important instrument in 1970s music because I was listening to just not that one song but a couple other songs and you hear she was like if you can hear a cowbell in this you can make a beat. I'm telling you right now you can make a beat.
True indeed.
But I'm a lover of
indeed.
music, so when it comes down to it, and I love words, so that's one
Right.
reason why I can't get with a lot of the music that happens nowadays because
It's all drugs.
I don't. I like stories. I came from the
Right.
storyteller era.
It's
You know what I
literary
mean?
life.
Like
I think they.
I'm not
Talking.
discrediting
We're
it. I'm not
talking.
discrediting it at
Oh,
all.
please, bro. Talk
It's
on
just
it.
not my lane.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
no.
So
I
tell
think they
me.
do though, but I think in their way. Like it's just the delivery changes because it's like from like we tend to forget. So like
Exactly.
my mother them was hip hop, hippity hip hop. Like I
Me.
still remember.
Is that,
I
it's
still
not
remember.
you.
I still remember when Snoop Dogg came out, and they like,
Wow,
oh my
Jesus.
God, you
Like,
listening to that? You listening to that crazy stuff?
I
Blah
loved
blah.
it.
We loved it, but we remember our parents telling us
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yo, that was some crazy music. Like, why y'all listening to that? Blah
My
blah blah.
parents, because like I
But
said,
now we're telling our kids the same thing about these. Like I remember my mother them telling me, that ain't music. Oh, Snoop Dogg remixing or Biggie One More Chance. Oh, that's just the old Isleys. That ain't the real
it's
song.
not
It's not
Isleys,
Isleys, just saying, but in
it's the
saying,
bunch. The
you know,
bunch,
when they
the
used to
bunch.
sample songs, they be like,
Right.
oh, that's just the old. That ain't.
Yeah.
And that's what we do now. We're like,
So-
oh, you said that's just old Jodeci. That's just whatever.
So
It don't
when,
sound
so
right.
We
since you
can
said
do
something
that.
about sampling,
Yeah, that.
what's your take on? Because I don't know if you listened to Chris Brown's Indigo album with the 900,000 songs on it.
No.
Majority of those songs, like the one song called Undecided,
A sample.
Oh, boy,
it's
I got it.
actually probably the whole song actually.
It was dope as all get
But
out.
what is your take on?
I think you just got to do it.
Sampling.
You just can't disrespect it.
All right, so
If it ain't equal or better than, don't put it out.
Because for me,
no, wait.
That
Oh, yes.
Beyonce is
He coughed that out.
terrible, yo.
He coughed that out. He
That's
coughed
a
that out.
fact.
So let me
but
tell
you
you
ruin that.
about what you just asked. It's a 20-year flip. Every 20 years, we can go back and do it again.
Nah, but you got to do it equal or better. It's the same
Bro,
way with the.
listen.
That's always been my freestyle rule.
Okay, word.
That's always been my freestyle rule. If you freestyle over a beat, you have to do it equally or better.
High five.
Other than that, don't release it. And it's the same thing with the sample. Like, don't just go with somebody's beat just because it's cool. You have to either kill that beat
or own that,
or make it at least equal.
Exactly.
I was talking what was it? Which album was it that J. Cole brought out a couple years back? I'm trying to remember.
With the Exchange
No, it was it's the one before Born Center. Anyway, me at the time, my boyfriend at the time, who was and still is a rapper.
And her boyfriend is named Cameron.
No, but that's my husband.
Oh, I'm a side dude.
Jay married me and told his wife. I don't know.
Say less. I'm a side dude.
So,
that
album.
Yeah, exactly. Man.
What's about
Shout out to man.
It was a J. Cole album. It was the I can see it in my head. I just can't remember the name of it. But anyway,
I tell you.
I don't even remember that. My head's hurting right now.
Okay, well.
But my boyfriend at the time, he was listening to it. He was saying something about, he samples, blah blah blah, samples. And I'm like, let's go back to Wu-Tang, and that's where hip hop came from, was sampling. Now,
exactly.
As you said though, okay, when the mixtapes started.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was great.
And people are rapping over a beat. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Mm-hmm. But I need you to make me forget the original words.
Oh,
that's my
Verb.
Okay.
Verb.
Oh.
Had his Beast Mode mixtape.
Verb is amazing.
His DJ gave it to me.
Uh-huh.
I listened to it. He had this one song on there. And this beat I was just listening to it, and I'm a words person, so no, I didn't know any of the beat because I don't listen to the radio. And so I'm listening, and I just stayed in my infinity with my speakers in the back.
I know what this going.
And I'm just listening. So here I am, I'm in 5 Seasons one night.
And you heard the original.
And I heard it, I was like, they getting ready to play Verb. And it was Meek Mills.
The original. I knew you was
exactly, yo.
It was Meek Mills.
Ruin your whole life.
Listen.
I will tell you this right now. Nothing's new under the sun.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
Ever.
That's why we saying you still got to kill it when you do it.
We gotta murder the said situation.
We
sample it.
Bomb had a mixtape called King of the Streets. No, that was his album, his EP. Okay. He had a King of the Streets before Tester.
I'm sorry, Bomb.
And it was a lot of different things on, a lot of mixtape, whatever.
Bomb
but he made me it made me forget the original words, and that's what I need. If you're gonna do mixtapes, that's his job, yo. That's his job. We gotta stop. I don't want you to think about what it was when it was. If I grab it and I take it, I don't want you to say, "Oh, that's that and that." I want you to be like, "Oh my God, he killed it." Yeah.
Oh my God, he killed it. That's what I want. But however, if you find out that I did that, and you're like, I know that song, I failed. 100%. I failed. Rappers, listen.
They can know it, but they just got to forget
the whole time, B.
Because they're going to know it because of the beat. They're going to know it.
And I think that's one thing.
I'm finna tell you right now.
You got to make them forget.
No, Beyonce put out the greatest mixtape before Let Go. However, I play it here and there. But however, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear Frankie. I want to hear
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
no, exactly.
But everybody knows
why I
came
came back to.
Right. The beat comes on, you're going to know what the song is.
Exactly. But the job is, if you sample something, I need to not know where it came from until one day I'm in some random bar or a cookout and you're like, there it is.
Well, that's sampling on the producer side.
Right.
But then there's the artist going over a beat. That's kind of same
right.
A little different.
Yeah, because
we still on the same page.
on XM Radio, Rock the Bells is LL Cool J's station, and every so often he'll have a little segment on there of like where the sample came from, and they'll play the original song, and then they'll play the song that they sampled, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
home, bro.
I didn't know that.
Crazy,
I
bro.
did hear that when I was in Florida. You know, you get the rental car.
Yeah, you get the yeah, you did. Yeah, I had to pay for mine.
So
I had to pay for mine.
I heard that segment. I was like, yeah, that's a dope segment. I
Right.
did like
Right,
that segment.
I
That
think,
was a dope
you know, I
segment.
might have to try to do that sometime, but I can't really play because YouTube will get me every time.
Some of them real good at it too, and they like, oh, wow, I didn't see that.
Right.
So
So, like,
that's
I'll
like
tell
the
y'all-
smallest
Because
little sample.
RZA, like I've been watching the Wu-Tang thing on
I've
I've
Hulu.
seen that.
Yeah, so I've been
Is it
watching.
good?
I've been watching that, and
Send your Hulu passwords and usernames.
Exactly, yo,
Official
email
at
it to
Gmail.
us
DirtRoad
because
Better.
official at Gmail. I need a
It's a little
Hulu.
made for Hollywoodish and
there's,
some
we'll
point,
see,
but
like his family
whoever was
dynamic.
Old Dirty is Old Dirty.
His family dynamic
Is
in
that his son?
the show is a combination. Like it shows him, his older brother, one of his sisters, and his little brother. But then in all actuality, there's like 7 of them. I think there's a whole lot of them. So
Yeah.
what he did was he kind of combined his sisters all into one character. You know, because he said he couldn't. You know, it's basically not about his family. It's about Wu-Tang itself.
So, oh, okay.
But there's a lot of stuff that is embellished.
Of
But
course.
the whole thing of like how he was, you know, started out, you know, producing and everything else. And like I said, like he sat there and you know, the whole sampling thing, because that's, like I said, that's how hip hop started.
And
now-
the hip, the hop,
and-
the hip, yeah, all that. Yeah.
And now, like I said,
'Cause
everybody's
that was
making
good times. That
making
was
beats and making beats, and you know, there's nothing original. I mean, even you can go back to like Ludacris when he was talking about flows, like how you flow is, you know, it's not nothing new, because you know, Big Daddy Kane, how he flowed, you know what I mean, and all these different ones.
I'm in love
So
with you right now. No, like honestly, I'm in love with you. You went back to Big Daddy.
yes, Big Daddy is
I'm
awesome.
in lust with you because you ain't say nothing about Cool G. If you would have said Cool G rap, I'd have been like, yo, the conversation's over. Lights are out.
Is your goal up here to make
Yes, I'm trying to do
that.
that right now.
Do you
Yes.
have another black and mild smoke?
No, I'm finna walk to the liquor store right now.
Please.
I'm walking out. All right,
Don't
so
go to the liquor store. Go to
Liquor store is
7-Eleven
actually
and
just
get
right
some
the
water.
street.
it's a
Don't
block
tell
because
him
you got
that.
a church in the church.
He needs
I
some
think the
water.
7-Eleven is that way.
He needs some
That
holy
way.
water.
Oh,
Go
alright.
get yourself some water
I
and
need you to
church.
relax.
and a Powerade.
That way it is this.
You need some strength so you can get back in.
Nope. I'm sure you love right now.
Oh Lord.
Thank you.
Right, exactly. You have fun with your
You can stay in the
situations.
you can stay in the green room when you come back.
Say less.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
Ella.
Illa will always be Illa. This is how Illa was when I first met him. That's how Illa's gonna be. I'm telling you, he's never gonna change, and I really don't want him to.
You don't want people to change. Ella's gotta be Ella.
Right. Man.
Oh my goodness.
I was sitting here just watching the look on your face at him, like, really, man? Really, dude?
Ella.
This segment is brought to you by Burnett's.
Brought to you by
Man,
Burnett's.
Blue Top.
Sir Roberts.
Blue Top.
He didn't even drink that. I introduced him to that. I can't wait till you see this interview. Blame that on me.
Yo.
They used to laugh at me because I always drink cheap liquor. So
Man, that'll get you messed up quicker than anything else. Like, I would not get a headache off of that stuff, but give me some Ciroc,
headache.
I get a headache.
Whole headache, yo. Whole headache of Ciroc. That's why I always tell people.
I got Tito's at home.
Tito's cool now.
Yeah, Tito's.
I think that's the new
That's the new Amsterdam.
Tito's.
You know,
Amsterdam
everybody-
was cool until they started adding all them flavors. Then they got Ciroc Light.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
but you know how Amsterdam it was cheap to get,
Yeah.
and then everybody started buying it, and then like
Tito's like a mid. This the bottom. And the Tito's, this the bottom, and there's Amsterdam, then it's like Tito's, then the Cirocs and Grey Goose. But Tito's will walk you to your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain types of drunk. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, when you mix your drinks and shit. When you mix your drinks and stuff, like, you get confused because you don't know how much
Right.
they're mixing up. So you don't know if you're going to get wasted or not. With Tito's, it just walks you right there. You know exactly how drunk you are and at what level you are when you're going in. It does not lose you at all.
Man, I'm telling you. But
It don't.
every time I drink Ciroc, I get a major headache. I'm like, oh, what the
100.
world? Everyone's like, oh, it's Ciroc. No, it gives me a headache. Give me Blue Top, I'll be fine. Just give me the cheap stuff. I used to keep a bottle of vodka in my freezer because my boyfriend at the time, yeah, we just had vodka in the freezer, and we would drink before we go to shows.
This is about to be Elisa's ex-boyfriend show.
It's the same
It's
one.
about the 6 times you mentioned
Oh yeah,
my
because
boyfriend at the time.
yeah, because well, like I said, he's a rapper. He's in the he's in the scene. So
Let me find out, Lisa.
oh, everybody knows who he is.
Oh, wait till we get off air. I'm gonna find out.
Actually, I just talked to him and his girlfriend last night.
Just let all the air out of my balloon.
I just talked to him and his girlfriend. He called every time he talks to me. He calls me the N word, and I called him a cracker last night.
That's cool when you know what I'm saying. It's cool when you can be friends after a situation like that.
Well, it took us like 4 years because of an ex friend. She
I know this. Okay.
yeah,
I'm
you
hip.
know, you
I'm
already
hip.
know.
I'm hip now. I'm
Yeah.
hip. I'm hip.
But yeah, so I mean, it's like I said, like you know, I've been in this scene and I've made a lot of friends, and I made. No, I'm not gonna say enemies, but it's just people that I just don't deal with, you know,
I
because
don't like when you post that you still paying to get into shows. I know that could be a whole hour segment, but I'm just saying that's
you know, I don't
crazy.
I don't even go to any shows anymore. I really like I go. Wisdom Court has events. I'll you know, if I can, I'll go to those.
Well, you know, Billy's always gonna keep it classy. So.
You know, so you know, I just it gets to the point where I had somebody say, "Oh yeah, at least I got a show, such and such, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Okay, cool." Yeah, tickets are. I was like, "Oh well, then I'm not bringing my camera. If I have to pay for a ticket, I'm not bringing my camera."
Yeah, why? Why am I gonna pay to work?
Right,
And you're
not
taking
gonna,
almost 1,000 pictures,
man,
maybe 1,000.
over
They're
1,000.
not even gonna pay you for it.
Right. I'm getting paid for a couple pictures now. 'Cause
That's memory. Like people don't understand.
man,
That's memory. That's usage on your camera.
That
That's
is
everything.
That is me standing on my feet the whole show, taking pictures, dealing with the lighting situation. You can't use your flash, so you have to deal with the
Adjustments for that.
adjustments. You have to deal with drunk people bumping into you, and me not
And then
trying.
you can't socialize like you want to. Sometimes,
Right,
you know
because
what
I'm always up front. But sometimes it gets to the point to where you'll see me walk away. You'll see me walk away, and I'll like go
I've
outside.
never seen you walk away when I've been on stage.
Oh no, I'm not gonna walk away when you're on stage. No, because he will stop the DJ. Be like, oh, wait, Lisa, where you going? And he will
This
point
is
me.
not a real show right now. Lisa Stan walked away.
Right, something ain't right. Who made a man?
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
And you know, and I think a lot of the newer artists, they don't know my history, and I don't toot my own horn unless I have to. I don't have diva moments unless I have to. I had a guy, we were at Autobar, and he was like, when are you going to post the pictures? I said, when I get a chance. Oh, I mean, you know, most people, they post them up within like a day or two. I said, and are you paying me? I said, because if you pay me, I will post them up tomorrow. But you're not paying me. So I post them up when I get a chance because I have a job. So, yeah.
It's this new age, yo. They want everything right now. Man, I was just talking about that on the way up. I was saying how some of these artists haven't paid their dues, and not to sound, you know, old or nothing, but it's like, you know, they come out and they do one show or something like that, and they automatically assume they're on Scar's level, or automatically assume they're on Tessie's level, or Comp's level, or something like that. It's
Right.
like, yo, pay your dues. Do something to pay your dues.
Hello Rello, when he first came in the scene years ago, he asked me, I guess because somebody pointed out like who I was or whatever, and he asked me for advice, and that was the advice that I gave him, was you have to pay your dues. You pay your dues, you do what you're supposed to do, you work hard for it, And that's the only advice I'm gonna give you. And to this day, I'm his mother. He gets on stage just like Comp does and be like, "That's my mother right there." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm the whitest person in here." And okay, hi, how you doing? Like him and his brother both call me their mother, and they introduced me to their real father.
I think that's why I love Kojo so much, because Kojo still acts like the artist that this is my first time on stage, and I know when you're over. It doesn't matter if it's this empty room with the three of us, or if it's a big venue. You know, a new venue, a new state, a new city, and he always shows that same respect for the game. And, you know, that's why he's one that I'm close with and root for. Right. Because he has that. He'll never lose that. I love people that are grounded like that.
Yeah, I tell a story all the time. For first of all, this new age that we have going on, they are about, to me personally, this is my opinion, this is my disclaimer, this is my opinion, they are a YouTube, Instagram, video age. Not getting on stage, not doing shows. This is how they get their fans and their followers. Now, to put them on a stage, how many people are really going to come out and they be like, "Well, I got such many followers on Instagram," but how many people will come out to a show and see you? Yeah. This is always my go-to. I seen a couple years ago. I say this story all the time because this is the only way I can convey how much I dislike rapping over your lyrics and when you're on stage. I was at Summer Jam. And they had the opening artist, and you know, a couple of them. You know, I think Stars was performing. Okay. I was excited about seeing him at Pier 6, which is something else now, but it was Pier 6 at the time. Yeah. It was Fabulous, Monica, and Rick Ross, and Moneybagg Yo, I think, was there.
Yeah, I remember that show 2 years ago.
Yeah, so group gets on stage. Everybody knows them. They own 92Q playing. They got signed a 360 deal. This, that, and the third. Blah, blah, blah. They big time. Okay, cool. They get on stage. The music starts playing. They're rapping over the lyrics, but the microphones are down here, and they're dancing around, and they're jumping. You could just handed me the CD. I want to be able to hear that you know the words, because I was at a Ja Rule show. And the second song that this one boy performed, he didn't have the lyrics. And I was like, okay, cool. Because the first song, he was rapping over his lyrics. And I was just like, I couldn't even hear him over top of it. I was in there. So he forgot like his whole verse. I was mad because he forgot his whole verse at a stage. Ja Rule, of all people. You know what I mean? It was packed from, you know, everyone's like, who's coming to see Ja Rule? A whole lot of people.
He got it. Following,
yeah. So I was mad at the fact that he did not know his lyrics, but I like the fact that he didn't have his lyrics on there. And you know, it's a double-edged sword. I want to be able to hear you, just like with singers. I want to be able to hear you sing, because I can go into a studio and the engineer can make me sound like Beyonce. You know what I mean? But when I get on this microphone,
sound like Lisa Sting.
I'm gonna sound just like this, like I got a frog in my throat. But you know, I have a lot of pet peeves when it comes to music, because I'm a harsh critic.
You are picky.
Yes, I am. I'm very picky. I don't like people rapping over their lyrics. I don't. You know, I need to see that realness.
You should embrace your diva side more. I think you should, yo. Just be the villain. The villain wants to come out, yo. Just be the villain, Lisa. Be the villain.
I was at Sonar one night, and this boy came up to me, and he was like, "You ain't got no pictures of me." He was drunk. "You ain't got no pictures of me. Don't you know who I am?" I said, "Excuse me, do you know who I am?"
See?
He said, "Yeah, you the Baltimore paparazzi." I said, "See, that's the problem. You know me, but I have no clue who the hell you are. So maybe you need to change that."
That's
You know what I mean?
You gotta embrace the Darth Vader. You
But
gotta
it's
embrace
just,
the Darth Vader.
it's just like, because everybody's like, oh, everybody knows who the Baltimore Paparazzi is. No, they don't. A lot of people do. A lot of people in this scene who have been in this scene, they do. They know who I am, and it's cool. And you know, Ty Hill, well, he used to be Ty Gunner, but he's Ty Hill now.
Yeah, of course.
He,
Shout out Ty Gunner.
He was one of the first ones who said it, because the very first time I met Ty was at Turntable Club. He came to seek me out because this is when I was posting pictures on MySpace, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, these pictures are so great!" Da, 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 da. He was like, "I need to find out who she is and get a picture with her."
Of course.
So he was like one of the first ones to say, if you don't have a picture by the Baltimore Paparazzi with that logo on it, you're not doing something right in this city.
Yeah, and that's what maybe needs to happen. You can't just post everybody no more, like, because it is like a seal of approval now.
But you know, I mean, I do put my watermark across right the middle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, I'm saying you just can't post the pictures. Period. Now that's they deserve it. Like,
And it's just
embrace the Darth Vader. I'm trying to tell you.
You know, it's for me. It's like I have such a love for this hip hop scene. I really do. I have a love for the artist. I have a love for the music. I have a love for, you know, the camaraderie and the family that I've come to have. Because I mean, remember back in Black Hole days and everything, like you would see Scar Akbar in the building. He wasn't performing. Comp would be in the building. He wasn't performing.
You would see
First Family would be there. They wasn't performing.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people would be there and they're not even performing, and they were just there because of the music.
You know what's so dope now? Because I don't go out often. But when I do, and then I shake all those hands, and it's like a family reunion.
Yeah.
That family reunion stuff is always like so. God, I just wish everybody from that time period
Right.
could have, you know, made it.
You know, like I remember.
But they all paved the way. We all paved the way because we all were in those. Yeah, we all were in those venues. We all sold those tickets. We all laughed together, cried together, fought each other, didn't like each other. We did a lot.
You remember how hard it was for us to even get a venue to allow hip hop in the state,
Well,
in
we
the
was
building?
looking like, who's the next?
Yeah.
Is there another venue? Like, Jesus.
You know, that's why
Facts.
I fell in love with Sonar so much, because they really embraced underground hip hop. I seen Capadonna, Random Acts, Smith and Wesson. I actually stood outside and talked to Smith and Wesson until they was getting ready to go somewhere.
Sonar had a lot
You know what I
of
mean?
acts up there.
They believed in the underground scene. You know?
And they had 3 rooms
Yeah.
that you could get.
Yes.
Like the 3 rooms. That was dope. Like the venue needs to embrace that too. Like, you know, because you could have the little room in the back, but if your show wasn't that packed, it would be the mid-sized
and
one.
then
And you
you had
had
the
that
club.
large one where
Well, now they done knocked down the wall, and the 2 rooms are now just
it's
one.
back open.
The one side was open. It was called Charm Baltimore at one point in time. I don't know.
When I told you when I was coming up here, we was trying to think of all the venues.
Well,
I remember performing at Club 1, the little joint across from Sonar.
yeah.
Yeah, where they had the little balcony, and you perform on the balcony and looking down on everybody. Shout out to Cuddy, Gold Room Studio. Cuddy gave me my opportunities over
Yeah,
there.
because there was Fletcher's, which was down like Fells Point. I had been there a couple of times.
Was that always Fletcher's?
No, it was something else, I think, before. And then it was Fletcher's, and now it's something else
I
again.
think I performed it was whatever it was before Fletcher's.
There was, of course, 5 Seasons, Sonar, Bedrock,
Penguins. Fishhead Cantina.
Oh my God, Fishhead. Go there in the middle of winter time.
Yo.
And have the we still be kind of outside, but they got the tent part on it, and then you got the heaters,
Yeah.
the tall heaters.
Yeah, Fishhead. I don't know if you ever came out to Anne Arundel County, but we had ARS or Contrast Hall at the time.
Contrast Hall. I've been there a couple times.
Sure.
With EC at the time.
Yeah, EC had us over at the EC had us at Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Because back then the goal was you wanted to get on a Steve's promo show.
Yes, because Steve's was that they were the promoters. They were the promoters.
They were like the promoter. Like Prophet and Celsius had black hole lot. Anytime
Yeah.
they had a private birthday party or a Celsius bikini party or something like that, it was packed. But you wanted to get, your goal was, I gotta get on a Steve's promo show. You wanted to be on that flyer.
Yes.
That little coin flyer that they had that was dope as you all get out at the time. And they always had the dopest venue because they had those big venues on a lot.
Yes.
So you wanted to get on the Steve's promo show. And if you did that, you felt like,
you made it.
I made it. The next step from here, I'm on. I'm on
Right.
Steve's promo show.
Right. Yo, I'm telling you, like, and it's like sometimes I just sit back and like like I said, I have a lot of the pictures from, I've lost from the pictures from 08 all the way up until like 11. I lost all of them. That's why I'm like, okay, they're all online somewhere. So
I didn't even know you were taking, like, I'm saying, like, you saying how these artists will come to you now and be like, hey, where's my pictures? Like, we didn't even know.
Right.
Like, we were just surprised.
Right.
I performed at the Belvedere Hotel.
Oh my God, yes, downstairs.
Downstairs, and I even performed up on
13th floor.
Yeah, I had both. But downstairs, that one way out, oh my God, we had a beef one night. I know Half Pint, shout out Half Pint, Tiffany Couture. Man, we had a beef one night. I did not know we was gonna make it out of there, and I parked on the other side, and everybody else in my clique parked to the other side. I'm like, and the rappers that we was beefing with went on before us, and we just knew that they was waiting upstairs and outside for us. It was one way out of that joint. It's like, oh my God!
We had a lot of venues that we were at and performed at, and, you know, and that's something that, like, a lot of these like I said, these new artists or whatever, they don't know. And I said at one point in time that we were there when there was no road. There was no road. We actually had to build the road. We had to clear the path, lay down the gravel. We ended up putting the asphalt on there, and then here comes these new people on just on, you know, on Yellow Brick Road, and I'm like, do you not realize all that we had to? Okay,
and that's fine, but just pay homage.
Yeah, and
well, no, not even pay homage. Just show some respect.
No, I think that, like, I really wish that there was a way, I mean, to actually do the history of Baltimore hip hop. Because I really don't even know all of the history of Baltimore hip hop. I just know the time that I've been here.
Excuse me, Ella's at the door because he locked himself
out. Oh, he locked himself out. See?
That guy. He's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming back.
You can't take him nowhere.
Can't take him nowhere. Where he at?
He opened the door.
Where he at?
He is a mess. I love him. I swear to God.
He was more fun when he had the dreads.
Oh my goodness. I remember these days.
He was more fun when he had the dreads. Ever since he got his hair cut, he ain't been acting right. Yeah. Did you find a liquor store card?
Nah, I found a bar.
Oh,
Whole time. Bar. Like, it looked like 48 hours. Cause the boys are...
Which way? That way or this
that
way?
way. That way. Oh my goodness gracious. So what are we talking about?
Nothing.
Well, I mean, we can play this song that you sent me.
Backpacks, I go.
Yeah, play the song. DirtRoad is amazing. Play the song.
Oh my God.
We'll be we're gonna listen. It was called Backpack.
Backpack.
Oh wow.
Available now on all platforms. DirtRoad featuring Comp, Kentucky gentleman.
Yes.
What else?
Hey.
We'll be right back in the spotlight with your girl Lisa, the Baltimore Paparazzi, Power 4.4.
Oh man.
Okay.
Can you still keep it solid when you just stop, chin up, take the loss, bounce back,
Grabbing my damn head. And I looked at the time, I was like,
you only live once, we out. I'm screaming the world, that's how I go. Stop faking, that's the promo. You play good, but talk better. Stop faking, that's the promo.
What is this?
You play good, but talk
You need that to
better.
happen? You need that to happen? I'll do it.
Top rope, I swear to God, man.
Read the G2.
huh?
Do you need it? Because I'll make that happen. No, first.
No, this one.
That one.
Yeah.
everybody. Mike had his on there.
Oh, Mike is there?
My very Mike status at the bottom.
I sold those. Do I have to do the whole thing?
Huh?
Do I have to do the whole thing?
What? Just that
The
right
whole
there.
thing? And I stop right here. Yeah, and nay. I got to do the whole thing.
You offered.
Huh?
You offered.
Alright, well, I didn't think you had a whole paragraph. Okay, so look.
Why y'all let that man read right now?
Imagine years of this. Years. What, rip it? Yeah. It's like orange.
I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm gonna stop right there. I can't stop. Oh, come on, Puff Daddy. Right, bro.
Won't stop.
Alright, word. G10 Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Don't make no fucking sense. Monday to Friday, 6 to 9. Go ahead, be able to drink. I got it. Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's me? Or it's get out of it.
No, we're doing this right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, today's show is sponsored by G10 Entertainment, located at 2135 Edmonds, 2135, sir, at Edmonds Avenue. Join us Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. Happy hour to get your drink on. Oh, please get your drink on. And then, goodness gracious, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we here. We in the building. Now we in the building. We in the building. I'm not gonna do it again, but I'll read the rest
That
later.
was a sobriety test.
Exactly, bro. I failed, bro. I'm so on the job right now. But yo, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. Yo, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9.
I'm gonna
Please.
die cold.
This show is
Get
sponsored
there,
by
get there,
Sir
get there.
Robert Burnett.
Exactly, bro. But like, yo, if you're in the city and you can hear us, Monday through Friday, 2135 Edmonds Avenue.
Edmondson.
I'm from the county. Edmondson's
You know,
really.
Bud was the city that read Kurt Schwartz.
Yo, he is so mad at y'all because, like, yo,
They
how
say
did you say Lord?
I hate that.
Lord, dude.
Lor. I hate that.
Yo, it's little, and there's no translation. First of all, listen, kids.
I'm gonna die.
Monday
I'm
through
gonna
Friday.
die.
Monday through Friday. Please come out to Edmondson's. Is that right?
Close enough.
Edmondson.
No. What is it, yo?
Edmondson.
I said Edmondson's.
You said
Listen, yo, all right, relax. Come to the party. Let me tell you the address. 2135, that road that you know about because you live there. I'm gonna call it Edmondson's.
Let's say EA.
EA. Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, come out to 2135 EA and join G10 Monday through Friday.
What time?
Power
6 to 9,
4.4.
B.
Power 4.4.
Oh well, you get in my situation, all right.
What you get?
So what
What you get for the happy hour?
Oh, what you get for that? Oh my goodness gracious! Hey, listen. Right now, at this right time, in this right point, because it's October, you get these crabs because these are the crabs you need.
Wow.
Don't get them from the harbor, but get them.
I told him, I said, you're just experiencing this. Try years of this.
All right, exactly. Yo, hold on. I'm trying to be nice. Yo, it's a happy hour.
Yo, give it up. Yo, it's all
Yo, no. It's a happy hour, B. So get a drink. Get some specials on some crabs, some fish. Oh, it's a fish fry. I'm on the way there too because I love fishes. Fishes. That's plural. Fishes. Yo, so it's a happy hour with the crabs and the fish. Yo, come out and visit G10. Oh wait, hold time. Come out and enjoy the happy hour with the fish and the crabs.
Yo, we can't even post this.
Yo, relax, D. We're done. So, yo.
He actually went to school to be a big shot.
Yo, can you relax, D?
2135
Evanston Road. I need y'all to have Monday through Friday. They got crabs, they got fish, so just show up, please.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Can I come?
Say less, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, did y'all see the Def Comedy Jam 25 anniversary?
Luis, bro, he did that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene with Dave Chappelle and D.O.D. trying to get through that promo?
Right.
Yo, I will chop it up. If you send it to me, I'll chop it up and make it a good commercial. I guarantee.
Without Sir
I can't promise that.
One thing I didn't ask you is something I usually ask everybody because I like I said I have a thing for for words, lyrics, and whatnot. But I also have this thing about stage names. So where does DirtRoad?
Oh yeah,
that was easy.
Always the same story.
Nice.
I grew up on one. First of all, and then like I was always teased at school for being a country boy, and everybody used to make fun of it. So it's like people around my way used to call themselves like the DirtRoad boys, like my big homies. So now I was like, no, I'm just gonna run with the name DirtRoad, kind of turn a negative into a positive.
Right.
So, but it worked because it was like when I came to like Baltimore and stuff, like it actually kind of helped because I didn't come into Baltimore and shoot them up, yo.
Yeah.
I didn't have this gangster name or something. It's like DirtRoad, so it always made people curious.
Right.
It's like, yeah, oh, that's DirtRoad. He gonna sip on cheap liquor and talk like a country boy and all this stuff like that. Like, so Baltimore rappers always embraced me because I was always me. I was never something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the name kind of helped with that. You know what I mean? So, and that's actually everywhere I go. So yeah, shout out DirtRoad, me.
Yeah, because I have this thing about
No, that's the way it's French. Money Creek.
I always have this thing about like with names because I mean I don't know if anybody else ever does, but like people like, how did you come up with that name? And
How'd you come up with King Elder?
Can you relax?
Can you keep it? Can it be shorter than the promo?
All right, so look, Illa. I'm just a king. Illa. Then you. Then him. Then me. Illa. I'm iller than all these folks. And I'm also a king. That was it.
Thank you. Cool. Next. Don't let him smell air.
Oh, you thought it was crazy? It's not going to be crazy.
If he smells airtime, he's going to get it.
No, we cool right now. I'm chilling tonight.
Look, watch. He can't be quiet. Go ahead. Talk, watch. He be ad-libbing you like a hype man every time you talk. Like, Let's see how long.
He's supposed to be DJing. He the hype man.
Let's take a shot, man. Let's take a shot every time he say something.
Oh my God, I'd be so drunk I couldn't drive home.
Whoa, really?
I love you though. I love you
too. I love you too.
One shot.
Jesus Christ.
2 shots.
Of letter to say.
3 shots. 4.
Yo, that's gotta be. We might have to turn that into a game.
The LA game.
The LA game.
I do Uno.
5 shots. Yo, we 5 shots in already.
Yo! I'm going fast.
6 shots.
I'm gonna die, y'all. I got a cold, and every time I laugh, I start choking.
7.
Can I ask a question?
8.
Go ahead. Yes.
No, I'm talking DirtRoad. Yeah. Yo, were you there when you played Uno for shots?
Yes.
Okay.
12.
Oh my goodness.
That's my brother.
13.
So what do you have going on? Like, what's going on? I mean, because I know we just played the song with you and Comp, and it's available on all streaming.
All streaming platforms. Whatever you got, you can get it.
So,
Backpack.
So what you got going on? Because like I said
I'm
before,
working on a mixtape and an album, but you know,
oh my goodness,
I'm a father in the meantime. So
yes, and they're getting big.
yeah, and trying to be, you know, it's always difficult when you don't got the streets to help you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got drug money. and stuff like that. So I gotta pay these bills first, and the studios keep just raising their prices, which is dope. Shout out to them, get their money. So you know, it's a process to actually put something out now unless you know somebody or got their hookup or whatever.
Yeah.
These studios, $50, $60. Then that's the rough mix. Then you gotta get your mix.
Then you got to master.
And then they gonna post it all on Facebook about how you not trying to pay him and all that stuff. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's like I said, and you know, I understand the whole business aspect of it. You know,
Oh, yeah, of
I understand
course.
the business aspect.
Shout out to my engineers.
You know, but you know, sometimes, and I think that's one reason why a lot of people build their own studios. And I think that's another reason why a lot of people started doing their, like, at one point in time, remember back in the day, we didn't have very many videographers.
That's why I started shooting my own videos.
Right.
I couldn't afford it. I remember back in the day, it was like,
Prophet always wanted an arm and a
Profit's
leg.
$200. I was like, no way. But now $200 is cheap for a video now.
Man, you can get it, yeah. And but that's because everybody is a videographer now. That's like I said, with like you were talking about like the competition part of the music part. Like I feel no competition when it comes to photography. Even though like at one point in time I was the only person with a camera, you know. There'd be other people there taking pictures of the artists that they liked or whatever. But I was the only one taking pictures of the first artist to the last artist.
Yeah, sure.
And one day, this is no lie, I was at 5 Seasons and I was at a show and I was taking pictures and I was just taking pictures like I always do. And then all of a sudden, I have this like sixth sense that like taps me on my shoulder and says, "Look over there." And I looked and there was like 2 or 3 people and they had these big cameras with the big flashes and who are you and where the hell y'all come from?
I will say this to you.
But when they
Since
post
paparazzi,
pictures,
I'm gonna say this to you because I always said that. Hey, it's me. Take my picture. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
For sure. Because like I already knew what you were doing, and I appreciate what you were doing. And it was like no one appreciate what you did.
Well,
you documented.
You don't have competition though, because you don't, like you said, you don't want to stay from the beginning to the end.
Exactly.
Like somebody might get a dope picture, like one dope picture, but most photographers,
we here for like an hour.
I'm like even back in the day, I was taking I looked at some of the albums and like it would be almost 100 pictures of the whole show, and then when I got my Olympus. Because I had to have a camera with the removable lens, like that was my goal, like that was my that was my Ferrari.
Did anybody pitch in?
My camera broke.
Did anybody pitch in though?
Hold up, my camera broke. Okay. The camera that I used was a little box camera, and I had to push the button, and the damn thing, the lens went out. Now the lens went out and came back, you know, that kind of thing. It broke somehow. Nobody knows how it broke. And I was without a camera, and Tay-Tay, we were at Club Reality, and Tay-Tay took up a collection to help me buy my Olympus.
That's dope. That's dope.
It wasn't that much. It wasn't very much. You know, it wasn't. And it was people. Point, no, here's the. You want to hear the kicker?
I would love to hear it.
The people that actually donated, the majority of the people that donated,
Wonder Ravens.
Nope. No, they were just regular people at the bar that night.
Right, they want to see the pictures.
Oh, man.
No, these were regular people that did not know who I was, had no clue.
So how come you ain't say nothing to me?
That was way back when. Boy, I don't even know what time, when that was. It was Club Reality days.
You said you don't even remember Club Reality.
Exactly. I do
right.
not remember.
But, I had gotten, like...
And I'm sorry, Club Reality, I don't know.
It's going, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. They done knocked it down and they put something there.
Oh, that's across the street.
It's across the street from the Border Farms or something that's down there?
Yeah,
but,
Washington Avenue.
Yeah, Washington Boulevard.
Washington Boulevard.
But,
yo, his home road keys are crazy right now. His home road keys. Yeah.
JKF Semicolon.
Exactly. What shot are we on right now?
32.
34, yeah.
Nah, I'm cool.
But,
I play this game with my daughter when we're in the car. She keep talking. Can you be quiet for 2 minutes? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's see if you can go 2 minutes.
That taking the microphone away from you ain't gonna help.
just gonna make it worse for the fans. They can't hear.
Oh well, when it comes,
Oh man.
But when I started with
The
the
mic over there.
when I started with the new camera, like it was more and more pictures. But like I said, I don't feel like there's any competition for me. And I applaud anybody that takes pictures at the shows, and with my what I do, nobody else does.
Nah, nobody do that.
Nobody else does what I do. They don't get the shots that I do, and it's nothing against anybody. It's just, when I had the little box camera, I was taking just as good pictures with that box camera as I was with the cameras with the removable lens, because it's all in the fact that how much I love what I do.
You can see that in the pictures.
I love capturing you guys do what you do on stage. Even like I used to capture pictures of Illa DJing, because my thing is, who's taking pictures of Illa? He's DJing. Ain't nobody taking pictures of Illa.
You know what though? Like that's why I turn down performance opportunities now, because it's like it ain't what it was, so I don't want to be a part of it anymore.
Right.
Like it's no point for me to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like unless it's something crazy.
Right.
It ain't what it was.
That was great.
Like I said, what we built and what we did and what we had, like I can't recreate that moment, so I don't want to do it.
It was great seeing you on stage with Comp at Soundstage that night.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was just like, wow. That was the night that I met, Nitro G's. Eric. I met Eric. Well, I didn't meet him until later, but we had to find out who he was. Because my homegirl was like, oh my God, girl, who is he? I was like, I don't know, but I'll find out for you.
Okay, Nitro, look at you.
And
go back to Cali.
now we're all friends.
Cool. Nah, Nitro, good person. Nitro, his brother, they would share your stuff, and they loyal dudes.
When they brought Jay Stone last year.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle's artist, and I did the interview with him at Hardbody. That was monumental for me. I was mad because Comp was supposed to be there, because you got an interview before Comp.
I would have brought Comp tonight if I'd known that. But I don't know if the three of us could be sitting here right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yo, there would not be
Because you would have to put your mic down.
And we would just all talk.
Or just be still Illa just talking.
Right.
Oh my God. No. Comp has more stories than me. Ish.
Everybody has more stories than you. You just prefer to share yours more.
Be hammered, bro. I don't know.
Well, it is actually 10:31 right now. My engineer has got somewhere to be.
You gotta go?
Yeah. Shout out
to you, sir. What's your name, boss man?
Antoine.
I know we did that. I just wanted you to say your thing on the mic, but you did not. Can you read that promo?
No, we're not going to talk about that promo now.
Can you give us a promo out? Thank you, Lisa.
So, I thank everybody for tuning in. Mr. Mighty I said, "Road with the Truth" on the Blogger Paparazzi. I think that might be Oz. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think that.
Well, he doesn't go by Oz. Xavier James.
We're talking about the black dude. Yo, listen.
Yes, yo.
I know he's a
dope artist.
I had him and EC here together.
And they probably
my God.
too.
Yo, this is what you gotta do.
With Trashy Treats.
Listen, this is what you have to do. You have to have me and EC here at the same time.
Exactly. He knows.
I would never get a word in with them two. Never.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 9.
You just played
We going to a bar. Where's the bar up here, Lisa?
Down the street.
Right down the street.
play the
bar.
drops and then just leave.
Right.
That's
a little Ravens
bar.
joint.
Yeah, it's a little Ravens joint down that way.
I love EC. EC and me are cool. However, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9.
On what street?
What street, yeah?
I can't.
Yeah.
So yeah, we doing that Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. EA. No one says well.
Everything DirtRoad official. Look for DirtRoad official on everything.
Yes, please do.
Spell
You
correct.
will not. I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed and the song, because I know anybody that's that song while I was playing, because I was sitting over here. I was, you can't see me because except for on that thing over there. I'm behind the camera. I'm not in front of the camera.
Yes, I got you.
So, like I said, I thank you for coming. It's been a long time coming for real.
Yo, but fashion is our passion.
I'm gonna bring all my guys the next time.
4.4.
Ella radio.
Oh my goodness.
And we all gonna come up here and crash your radio
Right.
show. Let me know when you want. We'll have a big show one night. We all gonna sit here and just drink and party with you. Matter of fact, we're gonna tell EC Oz. Let's all meet up here. Let's all meet up here for the paparazzi show. Let's throw a paparazzi party.
Yo, it's a whole week, yo. So like, yo, Monday through Friday.
Yo.
Be on the lookout for the Be Okay. Because Fashion Week is
God, that's a whole nother promo.
Nah, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help.
Thank you all for tuning in on Power 4.4, the radio app, the Facebook page, the Barber Paparazzi YouTube channel. This has been just a great time. This is going to be another memory that we're going to talk about in another 10 years.
Yeah.
So tune in next week.
I'll be here.
I'm not real sure who's going to be here. I know in my book, I think I have Yellow Jesus supposed to be coming through.
I need to see Yellow Jesus.
I need to confirm with him. I haven't seen him in like probably about 2 years.
Who's the DJ Ella interview?
No, you don't want that, right? Oh my God.
Please,
No Burnett's though.
Wow, really?
So,
you got a whole bar next door.
So tune in every Saturday, usually 7 to 9. This was a special thing that I had to do because I had to get him in here. So I gotta give me something to drink, guys. Here I go.
That's a fashion page. Fashion. That's over. I killed that, B. Fashion page.
Power 4.4
radio.
Catch y'all next week. Thanks.
Paparazzi.